welcome to I Hate Cash Cab. My name is Levi Thomas. I hate card games. I feel like every time I do a new deck, I always say, it's been a while, so I'm just going to stop saying that from now on. We have a new deck here today. I'm calling this one Tower of Terror. Now, top 2 reasons you shouldn't make fun of me for that name. Number 1, naming things is really hard. Just ask the guy who named the country Chad. Number 2, if you make fun of me in the YouTube comments, a girl might see it, and that wouldn't be cool. Anyways, the deck itself is quite simple. It's for those of you tower lovers that are tired of Temur Tower. The deck is a mixture between a Thing in the Ice Fevered Visions deck and a Dynavolt Tower deck. Essentially, we're just playing one of the two, either Thing in the Ice or Dynavolt Tower, and then both of them benefit from our large spell package, although the size of the spell package doesn't actually matter. I've read a lot of online forums about this. As for the sideboard, classic blue-red shit. One little touch that I thought would be nice is a couple of Metallurgic summonings against other control decks. If we manage to stick one of these, it's very hard for other control decks to beat it, and buying back all of our spells later on in the game is quite nice. So anyways, best case scenario, we win. Worst case scenario, we lose. I don't really have anything clever to say about that. Anyways, let's get to the games. Alright, so our opponent is likely on some sort of red-black aggressive vampire type of brew. See, I think that people too often forget the fact that there is a robot in Rocky IV. Like, somebody pitched a robot in a boxing movie to Sly Stallone, and he had to be like, yeah, it sounds okay. Not only thought it was like that, robots aren't cheap. They had to invest money in that robot to make it part of that movie. Having a robot in your movie is not a throwaway decision by any means. There's a lot that goes into having a robot in your film. I think 3 towers is probably enough. You know, if you think about it, pretty much all male sex offenders are hardened criminals. And there we have it. That is game 1. Oh, alright, never mind. That's the entire match. Thought it was game 1, but our opponent has had enough of the Tower of Terror. So I was playing UFC, like the fighting game for Xbone, and I noted that, like, during the training sequences, the voice actor is constantly like, great shot, like, great, you're doing fantastic, great. And then I thought about it, and I was like, that voice actor probably has, like, a voice coach who's behind him while he's like, you're doing great. And the coach is just like, you're doing great. That was a great. Ooh, I forgot we don't get the energy off that. That was really bad. I don't fucking know how I'm supposed to play any game ever. Alright, there's no way for him realistically to kill this Thing in the Ice beforehand. Unless he's got, if he's got this unlicensed disintegration. Alright, well, we're not going to talk about that game because I don't know if you guys can hear this, but my cat is, like, cooing outside of my room. And this is actually pretty problematic. He basically realized that if he, like, annoys me enough, I'll just feed him because I don't want him to keep annoying me. So now he's just hella annoying. So we're dead. Okay, well, alright, last match of the day. Well, this is familiar. Well, we're just going to slowly but surely deplete his threats. Magic is a game that definitely rewards patience. That's why you have to be a patient fucker. Like a doctor in a porno film. This is what my birth felt like. Okay, so I guess it's safe to say that this is Black Aetherborns. Hold on, I'm going to go spray my cat in the face with water. Okay, I'm back. He's being louder now. I don't understand. I definitely think that the most impressive part about the human experience is just how profoundly humans have historically fucked up the earth. Like, it's actually insane to think about. Humans have been around for less time than the dinosaurs, and within that time have fucked up the earth about 80 billion times more than the dinosaurs ever could have dreamed they could fuck up earth. Like, to put it in perspective, right, if humans had spent all the years they've been around, everyone, on the ground punching the earth with their fists, they would have made less overall damage than what we've been doing for all this time. Like, humans went out of their way to fuck up the earth. Like, they built monuments that just billow dangerous chemicals into the air so that Earth just cooks and shit. And some of those monuments aren't even to produce things we need, like food and water and roofing tiles. I would say there's at least 20, if not more, factories that produce maybe not only dildos, but like the majority of what they produce is dildos. And those dildos are made out of shit that we dug out of the earth. For the most part, they're just chemicals. Like, humans put shovels in the ground and built factories so that they could build like rubber penises to fuck themselves in the ass. Like, it's impressive, really. It truly is. We should probably be proud of ourselves. We've single-handedly destroyed, well, maybe not single-handedly, I mean, cows fart a lot. We destroyed a good part of a celestial body. Like, we're really close to just completely destroying a celestial body. And just shock him on end step and then flip our guys. Alright. I don't know why, but the overall color scheme of this hand is very appealing visually. I was driving home from work, and I noticed on the side of the highway, they always have like anti-drug billboards and shit where I live. And one of them read heroin, comma, pills, comma, it all kills. And when at first glance, I thought it just said heroin pills. And I got excited because I thought there might have been a new type of heroin I could try because I'm scared of needles. Our opponent's deck is actually pretty sick. It's been a very good game thus far. This is how I like Magic. This is actually really fun. I'm telling you when I said that. Holy moly. We actually whiffed on 3 draws. We didn't draw any action. Alright, now we have 3 draws again at an instant. And if we draw into an instant, we pretty much just win. So I'm going to Dynavolt Tower his face. Oh, I just realized we could do that. That was really good. Well, we're back with the deck. We went 2-1, only losing to a couple real aggressive draws from red-black aggro. King in the Ice definitely won us a couple of games, so I think that addition to this type of gel is really nice. Incidentally, Fevered Visions also won us a game or two, just based off of not only card advantage, but also just hitting our opponent for sometimes upwards of 10 in a game. If I had to make any changes, I would maybe just consider refiguring the sideboard to better match up against like smaller creatures, like maybe add a few more shocks, things like that. But other than that, I really felt like this deck was pretty strong and is probably competitive. Here's a fact. My obnoxious ass cat's name is Doctor, and I'm gonna go pull a United Airlines and pull his ass through the streets. Thank you all for watching. I hate card games.